Healing Totem. Oh, this thing is just ridiculous. It has an overdrive and it has a double down. And it also has a reinforce. I think we'll do this one. More damage when you have your Healing Totem on. Just kind of neat. I use the multitasker on this. Frost Nova. I don't really use it. Trying to see if there's anything that gives it speed. Yeah, we'll use the overdrive. This might not be too bad either. It might not be too bad at all. Temporal Rush, I like the one with the heal. Don't know why. But also, this is probably better because the Tinkerer makes it come back faster. This, so I can put them down quicker. Catalytic Heal, Tinkerer. Damn, bro. Speed or damage? Yeah, it's one of those times I go for damage. It's the only one with the Tinkerer. I usually use this with it. But this is an actual interesting one. I've never tried that before. I don't really play that one. I usually play the... This one is a reinforced with an overdrive and a sprinter. I actually like that. I really hate this. I hate this with a passion. Like, this is like so freaking annoying to me. But I have no damn choice. I have no choice in this. This is what I have to do. It really bothers me that I have to do this all the time. This is like the worst gun ever. Oh yeah, actually, you know what I have? I have tactical and I have mercenary. So when it reloads, I get speed. When I empty it, I get speed. When it reloads, I get speed. So it's a double boost right back to back. It's really fun. That's what I have on my Tetrad. It works really nice. We'll do that. Just because I want more healing while I'm fighting. Demi Loon is actually pretty good. You know what? I'll use this one. Warbound. Get a little speed. I have not enjoyed using the Avalanche ever since they reduced its range. I don't know why at 11 or 10 it just doesn't seem to work right. Yeah, this one's a no-brainer. 60% scavenger with something that have a 1000% a charge on pickup. That's like a no-brainer. That's you have to use that. Oh, it's got a scavenger too? This is the Heretic, right? This is interesting. Yeah, I'll do the dodge speed. This is the one I always use for it. Arrival, I usually use the Warbound. No, it doesn't have a Warbound, does it? Yeah, it does. This is the one I usually use. I actually like Warbound on it. I don't know why. This one has to be the healing. There's no choice. This has to be the offensive entombment. There is no choice either. Finlay, offensive entombment also. There really isn't a choice in it. Offensive entombment, most of them are that. But there's also scavengers. So scavenger with a warforge, so it gives me more healing. This bad boy is going to be... Oh, wow. It has sadism? Okay, oh, I'm going to use that. And it has a regeneration. This one, Warbound capacity or amplify capacity. We'll go Warbound. Speed. Speed's like one of the most important attributes in the game. So you should always use that. I use a minimal running gun because I don't want too much to come back when I'm using the Borson. This one, I like using this for it. Don't know why. Soul Siphon. So, here's where I am right now in the game. Here are the only weapons that I'll actually use. Soft Thunder, but I can't use that when I'm playing with a controller. Um, the Caretaker, this is my main weapon. I main this. I use this almost exclusively. It's like my favorite weapon to use. So that's what I use almost all the time. Hmm. But that's not bad either. I'm gonna put that instead. I can use the Northern Warmth, but not my favorite to use. I can use the. I don't really use the Northern Warmth a lot, but I have a build for it. I don't use the Lost Dreamer at all. Why are there so many of these? Lost Dreamer used to be a strong gun, 413 damage per shot, 18 shots. They reduced it to like one something, 30 shots. Just it just doesn't work. It takes too long to unload your clip to basically do the damage that you would need to basically take stuff out. So in the greater scheme of things, it ain't helping. Jury rig. Mm, this one gotta go. The Wraith, you have to aim it. It's got 7 meters of range. You gotta aim it to make sure most of your shots reach stuff. If not, your shots will cross and miss for no reason. Not fun to play. Having to consistently aim something that has very short range sucks. It's just not a good mechanic. They'll never convince me it's something cool. It plays like trash. This gun used to have like 9.8 meters its range, or 10. It's down to like 7, and you have to aim it to get everything to hit. No fun to play. I don't care about whatever you can do with Vanguard. The Vanguard proc is not that strong. It's just not. Everybody act like it's gonna save them. If I catch you with a shotgun, if I catch you with some mortars, I catch you with a sniper rifle, your proc ain't doing that thing. You're dead. Fact. So a high Vanguard proc, because it can shoot a lot of bullets really fast, doesn't help me in any way I can think of. That's why to me it's like a damn useless gun. You get rocked with it. The Rush, out of all of the rocket launchers right now, the Rush is the best. It feels better than it's ever felt. It's just it's so slow. Battle rifles, assault rifles, um, sniper rifles, shotguns, chain guns, anything that gets up close to it, it's dead. Fact. Only thing it's got its range. Anything closes into that gun, kaput. Soft Thunder, if I'm behind a rock, you're dead. Orthotic Generator, if I'm behind a rock, you're also dead. The rocket launchers are freaking damn near useless. They just don't feel good to play. That's one of the things that the reason I don't bother playing them. Cold Diffusion Constant, I don't enjoy playing it at all. At all. It's a lack of ammo, high damage, very little ammo. Really long reload time. A super combination that I don't enjoy playing. So that's another one, just skip it. And then if I also have to aim it with all of these things that are wrong, no. Yeah, the thing is, it was better. What's weird about what's weird about the Finlay and the Renegade, I gotta test the Renegade build. It's not gonna work as well. They make it a percentage of your damage, which is a good idea to me. 10 to 14%. I'm at 14% because mine is at level 20. So I think that's actually a decent thing to do. It makes it less invincible because as powerful as it is, it's not as strong as everybody thinks it is because there's ways to beat it. Sniper rifles, crush it. Um, Shotguns, crush it. Um, if you do shotgun, Caretaker, Borson, Ort Mandrel, uh, Triplane, Protection, and any other thing you can think of Vanguard wise, you literally can kill a Finlay at full spin. If you have ammo for all the things I just mentioned, and you got protection, you roll in and you time it right, they start shooting you, protection, dot, 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 dead. They ain't surviving. There's like so many ways to beat it. It's not super easy to do, but it's very counterable. The other counter to it before this fix was the Renegade. Renegade does more damage than a Finlay. A Renegade shoots faster than a Finlay. Renegade don't have to spin up compared to a Finlay. So I used to basically, one build I have was Healing Totem, Warborn Amulet, Renegade, Sincerity. I could beat a Finlay anytime I wanted, as long as I caught them before they spun up. If they were spun up and I had to move into position to get them, it's a problem. And if I didn't have the Healing Totem, and if I didn't have a lot of ammo. If I had more ammo, if I had my 30, I had a Healing Totem on, it ain't surviving. Your Renegade is stronger. The Renegade is just stronger. So, and it shoots faster. So there was a counter to it. It's like what I find out is a lot of people don't either play the counters or don't seem to know the counters to the stuff that they're playing against. So they think like, oh my God, this thing's unbeatable. And most things are not. Most things are quite beatable. This gun, the reason you don't play it is it's short range. And it has the exact same speed as a Tetrad and a Sincerity, but it's short range. And the gun that it matched the best with was with the Dispatch, and now the Dispatch has only 3 ammo. They used to both have 9 ammo, so you had 18 bullets, or 18 times 3, 54 bullets to basically work in onto people. You just don't have enough. The range is too short. The Dispatch has too little ammo, so combining 12 bullets, 36 shots, ain't gonna do anything for you. It's useless. The problem is they went into the archetypes of each of the weapons. So if you look at this as a battle rifle, all battle rifles give you high speeds. Before, this was the fastest battle rifle at 15. This was like at 10, and this was at like 10 also. One of them had more health. That was the Sincerity. And this one had minimal. It was in between, but it was the strongest one, but it had the shortest range. So there was a reason to play the Commotion over Sincerity. Right now, there is zero reason to play Commotion over Sincerity. There's zero reason to play, if you have a 1-star Tetrad, there's zero reason to play a Commotion at all. There is no reason. It just doesn't make sense. It's pointless. That's the thing I don't understand at 0.13. I could tell you every single weapon before, there was a reason I could make a build that was very specific because of the traits that the guns had that I would play the guns for. Right now, when you basically made their traits, or they share a lot of common traits with every gun in their type, I just find the middle of the road gun, or the gun that excels superior to all of them, that's the only one I play in that type. I do not play the Commotion at all anymore. Zero. No reason to play it. The reason I don't play sniper rifles, I can play them, but they miss a lot. And when I'm playing them with controller, which is the best way to play them, it hurts my hand because I have to constantly keep shooting and aiming and shooting and aiming all the time. So as much as I love the Prodigal and the Lumia Prodigal, I don't play them anymore. I just don't. It's a chore to play. They used to be fun to play. Now it's an exercise in basically how strong my fingers are and how much stamina my hands have before they start hurting. So there's no reason to play. Yeah, but the problem was they used to be all different. 0.12, every single gun had a reason to be played, and I could put them in different builds for different reasons. 0.13 destroyed that. Right now, I only play 6 guns. Soft Thunder. And I barely play Soft Thunder. Orthotic Generator. The Sincerity. The Tetrad. Borson, Caretaker, Brighton. That's it. 6 or 7 guns. That's it. The 2 guns I play the most out of them, Brighton, Tetrad. Period. That's it. Before, I had a build for the Facade. I had a build for the Splintered Fate. I had a build for Lumia Prodigal that's slightly different than the build for the Prodigal. They had different builds. I had different things to use with them. There was a build for the Trial. There is no build for the Trial right now. The Trial is as fast as the Rush, so it's useless because the thing that used to separate the Trial and the Rush was the Trial was super fast, and for some weird reason had this amazing fast reload. But its damage sucked. Its damage was always weak as F. Then what they did was they slowed it down, reduced its damage, increased its reload time, and then expect people to play it. It's reactivation delay. It's everything about the gun sucks now. There is zero reason to play that gun. The people who play it are literally inviting anybody with a battle rifle, anybody with a shotgun, anybody with a Splinter Fate, and anybody with gap closing to just decimate them. Because as soon as you close on those guns, that's literally the only way to beat them. Even at 0.13, when they were like super strong, and every build before that, the only way to stop those guns were up close. If you fought a rocket launcher at range, you were just axing to die. You want to beat a rocket launcher, gap close, burst the hell out of them. Done. That gap close, battle rifle, gap close, assault rifle, anything can kill them up close. Didn't matter what you were using. That's literally how you beat them. Right now, there's no reason to play them. They're slow, and that gap close, up close thing still works 100%. And the way primaries are designed right now, they're so weak against multiple enemies, you can't fight multiple enemies. They're so weak against 1v1s, if you don't have a solid heavy to back you up, you're also dead. So, like, what's the point? That's literally what happened with 2/3 of the weapons. 2/3 of the weapons, even the ones I play, my Brighton right now is currently weaker than when I first got it, 0 star at level 6. My level 6 one was stronger than this gun. Fact. I used to be able to hold off 4 to 5 people by myself with this weapon. Easy. Not even hard. When they started making it weaker, I still could hold 3 people off by myself with this weapon. With no heavy. Just primal fire in that gun. I can barely hold off 1 person if I don't have my Renegade. Barely hold off a person. I am shocked when I get 2 kills and I have no heavy. Shocked. Because it doesn't even make sense. It's so hard to pull it off. It's like a damn near miracle. It's like a 5% chance to get that done. What I just described. No heavy weapon. And I have my ability, and I just have my Brighton at 5 stars to fight 2 bots and survive is like 5% chance. 3 bots, you're dead. 4, you're dead. 5, you're dead. Any number past 2, you're utterly dead. You're not surviving, period. If you have not a full clip of your heavy weapon. You cannot survive. And there was this weird thing that happened in 0.15. You're slow as F. The controller, on-screen controller, sometimes slides off from under your hand, and you're just walking around, and the character just stops moving, and you're looking at your hand, the controller's under you, and nothing's happening. I don't even understand it. It drives me nuts, but it just happens. Or your hand is up on the screen where you were pushing, and the controller is below you. It's no longer connected to your finger, and you never lift your finger off the screen. Huh? What is that? Also, I miss dodges. I found out, I'm wondering if they made the button smaller, because sometimes I'm pressing dodge and I look at my finger. My hand is half an inch away from the actual dodge button. Same thing with sometimes I'm trying to fire my heavy weapon. I'm like, why isn't it firing? And I look, my hand is half an inch away from the heavy weapon button. So I'm just like, did they make them smaller or something? Because I know where the hell they are on the screen, so I don't really have to sit down and stare at my hands every time I'm playing. How am I missing them by a whole half an inch? Unless they're smaller or they were shifted. Because I know they should be there, but they're not. There's a bunch of weird things about this build. When you play Eventide, the speed that you are at Wild Surge and Wild Moon, when you get that speed boost, that's when your movement in the game feels normal. It's the only time when you're playing Eventide, your movement, like my build that I favor, which is the Brighton, the Primal Fire, the Renegade, and the Warborn Amulet, that build only feels good during Harvest Moon. I can dodge and move correctly during those the Wild Moons and the Wild Surge. Every other time, I feel slower than a turtle trapped in molasses, buried in tar. That's what I feel like I'm moving like. I feel like I can't move. Dodges that used to make me go around structures, I roll into structures. There are times I'm backing away from opponents, I dodge, it rolls towards them. What the hell? I'm literally pushing the opposite direction. I press dodge, it rolls forward, right towards the enemy. That's happened like 8 times, and I don't even understand what the hell that is, because that barely ever used to happen any other patch that I ever played. It might have happened, but it's so negligible. You'd be like, stupid thing glitched. Now it feels like it's a common thing, and it's super annoying. It just happened today when I was playing. Really mad when it happened. I'm like, come on! You just get pissed. So you're slow, controls are glitchy, controls slide out from under your hand if you're not using a controller. The buttons don't seem to be where they used to be. They seem smaller or shifted or something. There's so much that just drives you nuts. Like, that's why I can't stand playing this build a lot. And then to have I've already earned almost 25,000 Ascension level points, and I'm still nowhere near 120. I'm like 15% away to go. Infuriating. Not fun. Orthotic Generator. Where is it? So, Orthotic Generator also has it. When I empty out the clip and then reload, I get a speed boost both times. That's why I find out when I'm playing Orthotic Generator to beat bosses, if I'm playing full Primal Hunter, I move way quicker using this gun than others. Yeah, but the problem is, like I told you, sniper rifles don't suck like they're no good, but sniper rifles are not fun to play. I do not enjoy playing it. It's a chore to play them. Splintered Fate, from last patch, from the 4 patches before to this current stuff that we're doing at 0.15, there's something wrong with the Splintered Fate, because I'm beating it with flamethrowers, I'm beating it with battle rifles comfortably. Like, I am not like in danger fighting the Splintered Fate. Where the other patches, the Splintered Fate once it spun up and the people ran at you, you were kind of screwed. If you didn't have a lot of heavy, you didn't have a shield, you didn't have healing or something to try to compensate. It was harder to beat, and newer players could do more damage to you. I find the Splintered Fate losing like 70% of the battles it's in. Whether I'm playing it or if somebody's playing it against me. It does not win cleanly. It doesn't do very well. Battle rifles kicks its ass. Freaking sniper rifles always destroyed it. Shotguns crush it. It's just, shotguns was also a counter to it, but it's a dangerous counter because if you didn't have your timing correctly, the Splinter Fate could tear you up. Not anymore. Shotguns can run right up into it, pop, ta, 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 dead, walk away. Battle rifles, assault rifles, just run through it, kill it. It's weird because for 5 or 6 patches, it was like you couldn't run through it, you die. Now you can run through it and kill the guy. So there's something wrong with it. So the damage is off in some way that makes it not a gun to even play. Because my build was double miniguns. Finlay with the Splintered Fate, and I usually go either triple Vanguard or full Vanguard with it. And that was a strong build. It required some positioning and to play it correctly, stay away from sniper rifles or sneak up on those guys and catch them dead point on. But you could do some work with that gun. Not now. Not at all. Something's so off with it, it feels unplayable. I do not even touch the gun. So this, it's it's a little bit more than half of what it used to do. It just doesn't feel good as a weapon. I don't like playing it, so I don't even touch it. It does a little bit more than half of what it used to. It's just not that great either. I have a build for Northern Warmth, and Northern Warmth has the health, and the health is what makes the Northern Warmth playable. It gives you a little bit more health. The Lost Dreamer gives you nothing, even though it does more damage. I rather play this one versus the other one. Out of the two shotguns, right now Borson again is my favorite. It's because of its 1-star bonus. You empty the clip, you get 1,000 heal. And then if you have running gun, you roll again, shoot 2, 3 to 4 more shots, you heal again. So you can get a 2,000 heal after firing like 8 bullets. So that's what makes the Borson superior to the Caretaker. The Caretaker is still strong, but the Borson's easier to play by far, so much easier. So that's what I'm saying. They also look at the reload time on the Borson. It's just sick. 1.5? I think you should have a 2-second reload time, yo. I don't even understand why that happened. I don't understand why it's still not 2 seconds. That's just slow for no good reason. The problem is they always seem to go overboard when they're correcting something. They don't just fix what's wrong. They also tack on something that's just like, why? You're wondering, like, why is it so much stronger? For no reason. So I don't understand when they do that stuff. The reactivation delay feels better because when it was at 0.7 or 0.8, whatever the hell it was before, this gun was unusable. When bots had it, I used to run at them to kill them because it was so weak. So yeah, Facade. The combo with Facade used to be Facade Miser. Facade was the slower of the two guns, but the Miser was so quick that you can just dip the Facade damage in with the Miser, and you were doing work. The Miser is so slow now and lost damage that the Facade Miser is not a good idea. It's just play Sincerity Miser if you want to do double support. Facade, not so much. It's 1-star. Okay, I heal some, but it ain't that great. So yeah, I don't play Facade at all anymore either. Primal Eye just doesn't feel as good as all the other sniper rifles to me. It must be that auto fire thing that I despise about it, but that's it. I'm gonna play it. It's just I have to put all my freaking mods back on my weapons because of the way I had to install the game. I think it should be fun, and I think I'm probably gonna enjoy it, but multitasker, not you. Oh, I don't have it on this. I had it on something else. Okay. Tactical still works really well on this damn thing. I don't need multitasker. I get my ammo back so quick it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I don't even play it. I think I think it might be a really fun thing. So I'm gonna see how it plays. What the hell does this have? Running gun, mercenary, running gun, multitasker. I don't even know. Yeah, this is the one I put on it. Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints. Determination. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. More ammo always works better. This really sucks. This is like one of the things I despise so much. Yeah, that's the way to go. Go attack haste. Yeah, we'll do that. More damage. That's easy. No brush. Nope. Every single one is Primal Stalker. So freaking annoying. Every single one. Might as well just use that one. Spirit Bond. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that one. Might as well. I wish that one had. This doesn't have Amenity at all? Damn it. That sucks so bad. Indulgence. I hate reality and I hate indulgence. I hate those two. Parting gift. Like, those are just dumb to me. Whatever, Soul Rush. I have no choice. Yay. That's the way to go. More damage. That's the one. There you go. Hell yeah. Might as well. Almost there, guys. Almost there. So annoying. Almost there. Whatever. Yeah, we always go attack damage because that's faster. And thank goodness for Chef Boyardee. That's pretty much it. I'm